Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. We're doing Oracle and Tarot reading career messages. So this is for people who have a career reading tarot and or oracle cards. Let's see, what does God want to tell you? I'm hearing, don't be afraid to take your time. Don't allow anybody to rush you. You are the doctor here. You dictate how this works. If they don't have patience, well, that's just their business. You take your time and put your best out there. That's the first message. Don't let anybody rush you. If they don't like how you do things, they need to go. Because people who appreciate, it's like, do you want speed or do you want accuracy? You know? What's the point in me rushing and giving you some cockamamie story rather than taking my time and giving you accurate information? Go away. They need to go. Don't let them rush you. Two more times, Sagittarius. Alrighty, at the bottom of the deck we have got old habits. It says an old habit may be keeping you from moving forward. So something that you're used to doing in your career is actually stopping you from being able to progress. Something that is considered your comfort zone. It's time for change. All right. So the card we have to come out is resolve. It says this is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision. So you're having a hard time making that choice to change. Well, the thing is, if you're used to doing something and it works, then that's fine. But when you're doing the same thing and you find for some reason it's not working anymore, it's because you have moved up a level. Because, okay, let's look at, for me and my tarot reading journey, what I realize is God has been like transforming me in different ways, and I've had to just go with the flow. Because when I first started, the way that I shuffle, I would shuffle, and at the bottom of the deck I would have the information, and then I realized even my shuffling, I would separate the cards into three and do all of that. And then as time progressed, I started to find me needing to deal the cards to make the card fall out, because that didn't feel right anymore. When I shuffle and just look at the bottom of the deck, it didn't feel accurate and right anymore. And then after I did that journey, God took me on another journey where when I was shuffling, it's like God wanted me to have confidence in, sometimes there's only one card in this hand and all the rest cards are on this hand, and it's like we need to now shuffle them and make this card fall wherever it belongs, all these things. So it's like you need to go with the flow. So it's like you're a student and the universe is a teacher. You've already learned the lesson, you've already accomplished whatever standards you went through, and now you've reached another standard. Okay, so for things to keep progressing in your favor, you have to shift with the times. Okay, so I feel that's what it is. But because you feel safe, because it's always worked, it's like your brain has not yet computed that it's time to move on. But that's what God is getting you to understand now, because at the bottom of the deck we have recognition. Someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. And then we have seeker of truth. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. So you need to recognize yourself. Then we have increase. You have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. So once you seek the truth and you find it, then you can have increase. Then we have universal bank. Everything you need to thrive is already here. So you feel like if you make this change, you're not going to be successful. But the thing is, however you're doing things, it's already not successful. So you can only gain by trying something else. So what is that something that the universe or your ancestors, your God, whatever you believe in, whatever you subscribe to, is trying to get you to now understand or venture into? That's the question. So it's like, what's next? If this isn't working, then what's next? So the first thing is, it's time to get out of your head and back into your heart. So instead of doing this thing from your brain, you need to get back to your intuition. Feel. Okay? Whatever this is, look, tough love. So you have to get tough on yourself and you have to push your way through. Have faith in where the universe or your God, your guides, your ancestors, whatever you believe in is taking you. Have faith. It is time to tell the truth about something you've been avoiding. So something is not working anymore and you're afraid to step out of that and try something new. It's time to try something new. So we have giving from your heart with no strings attached is what is needed now. Generosity. So tough love, generosity, and then that's followed by authentic self-expression. And this is not what you're doing. You're not who you used to be anymore. In whatever respect this is talking about when it comes to your tarot reading career or your oracle reading career, you're not who you used to be. You've stepped up a standard. So your brain now needs to catch up with your reality. Okay? So once you realize that and you start expressing your new true self, because you have evolved. Once you start expressing that, then things will start to flow nice and smooth for you again. So this card says, be true to who you really are and your life will change in the most amazing ways. And therein lies the problem. You have in your reality stepped up to another standard, but your mind has not yet recognized. You have not recognized your new self. And that's what it is. So it's like what I realized with tarot reading is who we are is like the keys and the codes to the mysteries of the universe. So it's like if you're trying to address the universe in an energy that is not your own, you will not be as successful as you would be if you were in your authentic energy. And another thing is, if you are putting an inauthentic energy out into the world, you will get back that inauthentic energy. So once you have evolved to another level, you need to recognize that inside. Because it's like who you were at 6 years old and who you were at 12 years old is two completely different people. So you can't be doing at 12 years old what you were doing at 6. We evolve, we change depending on the circumstances that surround us and everything. We change. Who you are at 12 and who you are at 21, you can't be doing at 21 what you've been doing at 12. You have to recognize when you're on a different level. Who you are at 31 and who you are at 21, you can't be doing the same thing. So does that mean that your growth is stagnated? And you will not be well received by sensible people anyway. Who you are at 31 and who you are at 41 is two completely different things. Okay? And as life happens to you and you learn and you understand more, you should naturally be evolving. So there is a part of yourself that you have stunted or you are holding back because you are not confident enough to move out of that frame of thinking and that frame of being, that way of doing things. And that's what's holding you back. Because you have automatic negative thoughts. You're thinking the worst when actually you have graduated. It says you are learning to take charge of your thoughts, of the thoughts you choose to give life to. So by you understanding what's happening, you'll be able to take charge of the thoughts you give life to. God says it's time to lighten up. It's okay. You're on the right path by making these changes. You're not mistaken. Okay? And that's the thing with tarot reading. You ever realize how with tarot and oracle readings, it's like people, the readers, they tell us things that we've already been made aware of. Maybe it's not in our consciousness, but because it's not in our like surface consciousness, it's like more deep in our consciousness. So it's like what the tarot reader does is just pull that information from back there or down there, wherever the hell it's hiding, to the forefront of your mind. So it's like, oh, that's why. That makes sense. Because sometimes we get the message in dreams, we get the message in visions, we get the message just by trying things, and we get a little quick thought of it and then we dismiss it because it's like, that can't be true. When it actually is. That's the universe, that's your ancestors, that's your guides and stuff like that telling you. But sometimes our brain don't catch on quick enough for whatever reason, different reasons. But yeah, so if you were wondering, that's exactly what happened. You've graduated, you're on another level, so it's time to do something slightly different. You'll know what those things are and just alter. And if you don't know what to do, you ask your angels, you ask your God, you ask your ancestors, whatever it is that you believe in, to show you the way forward, innit? Seeker of truth. So I had recognition, seeker of truth, and once you find the truth, then you can increase. You can start moving forward again. Okay? So that's the message that the Most High has for you at this time regarding your tarot and oracle reading career. Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me and good luck. Until next time, bye-bye.